What?
We're about to do speaking to all the lovely people that watch us and support us and want to learn something about how we make a mess. And you're stuffing your face?
It's nice.
You can tell it's winter, there's chocolate everywhere.
Yeah, chocolate and coffee. I'm in trouble anyway. So, we had, I've got to count now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7 bikes here, 8 bikes here.
8?
We had 8.
Yeah.
And I was told when I got back from Florida, under no circumstances could I work on anything else till one of them had been sorted and moved out.
Yes, because we're trying to do complete things. I am a completionist. Joe is very much the opposite. Joe likes the chase, he likes working out what's wrong. After that, he sort of loses interest. So actually, the fact that Freddie's got finished and he got it back was a pure miracle.
But yeah, so I worked on it when I got back.
Yeah.
I got it finished.
Yeah.
And it left.
Jish took his bike back,
Yeah.
the Super Dream.
We have
that
got
went.
footage to do about that. We just need to get to editing it.
Yeah.
But that went. And we were like, okay, we've got a little bit more space. Still got a lot of bikes here.
Yeah. So then Bubba was going to be the main focus because we've got Bubba, some Florida stuff left to do for you guys, Motorcycle Live, we've got Kempton coming up. So Bubba sort of running between now and Christmas was our feels. And then I got in from work yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Do you want to show 'em?
And Joe's friend Luke was here. Luke owns a Suzuki.
It's a very rare Suzuki. It's a grey import. It's a GM400.
It's currently got a brush propped up against it and some tools laying on it. But Joe managed to squeeze a Suzuki in here.
And a Dyna Street Bob.
In the garage. So what have you got in the garage?
So I've got a Dyna Street Bob. I've got the Harley, the Sportster. I've got the Triumph Scrambler. And the CCM.
Right.
So there's 4 in there.
4 in there. And then down here?
There's the Honda that's yours. Start with that.
Blame. Don't have blame.
We've got Tom's 350 Bullet. We do still have that, by the way. I know we started some videos. It is just...
We started some videos like 2025.
It's an ornament. It's an ornament over here. We've got Bubba.
Bubba.
500 Bullet. We've got the other BSA that you're so pleased we've got. That's now a permanent resident. And we got a GN400. Now these are only temporary because they happen to be moving house.
Yes.
So yes. But anyway, what are we doing today?
Today is all about Bubba.
Yeah. So the mounting of the seat on Wren's bike. I have to be careful because I don't know who did it. So I'm not saying anything. Just in case it was somebody I know and am very fond of.
Just in case it was her.
Well, her, Jordan, somebody they know. But
Oh, that was a noise.
so the seat was mounted on by some chunks of Sherman tank, I think, to these rather grotty looking springs. So there's a stud here that mounts the mudguard rail. You normally have a step bolt in there, and that is it on one of these short studs. But these brackets were kind of put in between there, then these shoulder nuts, which will show on that side a bit better, which stop this falling out, couldn't engage into the frame. So then there's some holes drilled and split pins and all sorts of stuff going on, and brackets on brackets, and we don't do this sort of thing, do we?
It's not really our luck.
So I found some longer studs, but the threading isn't as far along the stud as we need it. So I did that one that's there to prove the concept and save you watching us do everything twice. And now Emily is going to try and copy the one I've made.
On this new one, that's a different colour, I need to make these extra lines.
Yep.
So the top is nearly there, isn't it?
Yep.
That just wants a few, but this one wants quite a bit.
Yep.
So what way, do I start with the bottom or the top, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter. Either way.
In here, like this?
Right, so what we do, we don't put threads in a vise because you might damage it.
Okay.
So you want to hold on this shank, and ideally you want something soft around it.
Cloth?
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah, that'll do.
Game you play at Christmas where no one can quite do it, but you want to be able to do it because some family member's going to force you to like, have a shot or do something horrible.
You're waiting for the thing to go buzz.
Go on, give me a tip because I'm
Right.
going to be here all day.
Hold it in the centre,
Yeah.
like you're winding a nut on
Okay.
the first time. And you can just wind back till it feels like it's going. Then it'll find its own centre.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you did that for me, didn't
Okay,
you?
yeah, I did.
That was me.
If only you could see the face. I did it to prove that it can go on.
It's moving it, can you, man? Oh, we're going to be here a while. Aha, aha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
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 Is it going?
I think so.
That recording.
That's recording. There you
Is that
go.
on?
See, you don't know how to work it, do you? Because
I
it's
don't.
my camera.
Welcome back to the channel.
Soz.
We are back in the workshop, and I'm very tired. That's for a different reason. We'll get into that in a moment. But Emily has done a thing. So this is all going to come out after the facts, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's just do that. Let's say that.
Yes.
Emily has done a thing. What have you done?
Next weekend, in 9 days' time,
Yeah.
Joe
so this
and
is
I-
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was going to look at the watch I'm not wearing then. It's Wednesday. We are going to Kempton Classic Motorcycle Show. I then had a brainwave because as we're travelling south, we're going to be closer to Wren. I thought I'd test the water and see what the likelihood would be of us displaying Bubba in amongst the show, because we're going to go to Kempton with Wren and her partner Jordan, and we're filming the day.
I was having a lovely
So-
relaxing day, I was. That was the plan.
I thought we could maybe see if Wren recognises her own bike at the show. Not knowing it's there, not knowing she's looking for it, but just see if she happens to recognise it as we walk around. So I thought I'd just test the water with this idea.
They said yes.
I got a message the same day.
They said yes.
To say yes. Bubba looks like this.
This is the motorcycle over here that, by all accounts, because of Emily, is going to be on display in 9 days' time at one of the go-to classic motorcycle shows in the UK in the winter. And like, there's forks here, there's a wheel over here, we'll talk about tyres in a minute. The bike is in this state. I've got bits all over the bench. We've got boxes of bits over here. There's some powder coat in there that we're not talking about yet. Then somewhere all the way over here, there is a mudguard, there's a headlight, there's some sort of tail light and broken indicators. There's bits down there for the brakes. There's a mudguard hiding over there. There's a box of dead here. Amongst that, we've got 2 extra bikes because Luke. So we've got all the room in the world to build a motorcycle, and somehow you thought this was a good idea.
Because I know how much better you work to a deadline. So I got you one. So we need to build this bike, test it, run it, fix any issues and MOT it to take to the show in 9 days' time. And a surprise.
We better get on with it, I think. Also, we haven't been robbed, but we'll talk about this whole situation in a little bit.
The computer.
This hasn't gone well. Should we build a front end? Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
I'll do the job you don't want to do.
Yeah, I'm not touching the goop. Now, how come you're doing this job in the first place?
Oh, because it needed servicing. And I've been saying all along that we could do with servicing the steering bearings on Wren's bike.
Yeah,
That's why.
sounds good.
That is the only reason.
The only reason.
That is the entire reason.
Um,
Why else would I be doing it?
Do you want to tell people what happened when you took this part of the bike apart to change these?
Yeah, well, I undone the steering stem and we lowered it down, and there was no grease in there as I predicted, because I don't think it's been serviced since they were since it was built. And as a result, I thought if they haven't been serviced, they're probably not very good bearings, so we'll just put new ones in.
That's the only reason you went and got some new bearings.
That's the only reason. Why else would I have got new bearings?
It wasn't to do with the fact that as you took this apart, there was no grease in there.
There wasn't, which I said.
Which you said. So because there was no grease, which is clearly in this description here that you're doing, is the holding agent of all of these little balls. There was no holding, was there?
There was no holding.
And they all rained out and bounced across the floor.
They did do that, yeah.
So then we spent an hour and a half
On our hands and knees. Scrabbling on the
looking
floor.
for a 1/4 inch ball bearings.
Because we only lost one. The rest are all here.
We did find all but one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
You want 19?
I want 19. Good job you're here. Emily was the one that looked on the Hitchcock's website to find them.
See? So that information I retained.
They do go together very nicely, Royal Enfield, so the longer I'm working on it, the more sense the engineering makes. Okay.
It's been nice actually, hasn't it? We've not had a Royal Enfield to work on before.
No.
I say we. I've only ever worked on a Triumph and a Royal Enfield. But
Well, we
yeah.
started on one. And to be rest assured, we are going to get back to this one, aren't we?
Joe. You've just picked the forks up over here.
People are going to think we planted that.
I think that's the missing one. He's been all the way to Hitchcock's. But he's picked the forks up. I think that's the missing bearing from last night.
We were supposed to complete this job yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it the night before?
No, it was. Oh no, yeah, not last night, the night before.